Hello, welcome in. What's your
Oh,
name?
Jabari,
Jabari, how old are you?
32,
And where are you from?
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Okay, what do you do?
I'm the chief of staff of a government agency in New Orleans.
Okay, what do you like to do for fun?
I enjoy traveling. I'm big on food. Obviously, growing up in New Orleans, both cooking and going out, as well as finding a good lounge, listen to some R&B, cool vibes.
Okay, what do you look for in a woman?
Someone, number one, who has some form of a relationship with God. From there, someone who is understanding, someone who ultimately, life can be hard at times. Even with success, life can still be hard. So someone who we can navigate those difficult, stretches in success together.
Okay, and now what are some of your deal breakers?
I prefer someone who doesn't smoke cigarettes, someone who's judgmental. I'm not a big fan of. That's pretty much it.
Okay, all right, sounds good. So we did get to pop balloons. Let's go over there, see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Jasmine. I'm 29. For date night, I love getting my steps in, but I wouldn't wear an Apple Watch. Just like for a date in a suit, I just feel like a nice, better watch would have.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah, she's beautiful.
you.
I mean, I think in today's world, a lot of people wear Apple Watches often,
I
but
just
I
think
totally
like
understand.
this suit, like a suit with an Apple Watch, I would have wear like a nice,
Right.
yeah.
So for me, I wear suits 5 days a week, and I typically have my Apple Watch. It's kind of convenient, when you have, notifications going off while you're in meetings to be able to look at it versus pulling out your phone. But I totally understand what you're saying, though.
Okay.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, I heard it.
It's so crazy how some women lose good men over stupid shit. Is it not crazy? You you refuse to date somebody because he got Apple Watch on. Is that not crazy? So many women have lost a lot of good men because of stupid reasons like this. You know, if you're rejecting someone over a watch, that's just another level of stupidity to me. Because I'm like thinking about it, and I'm like, you know, I've seen some women lose good men over like dumb shit. I've heard it's too short, so I don't like that color. I don't like the way the color of the shirt looks. I don't like the color. I don't like his height, or I don't like his high color, or I don't like his ears. I've heard so many shit. Or sometimes they just tone you down because you're too tall, or the kind of shirt you wear, or the kind of shoe you got on, or the kind of phone. I've heard the Apple phone thing. Well, women are refusing to date men because they got Apple phones. I've heard a lot of shit, man. Like me as a man, going on dates with women, I've heard a lot of stupid shit. Some things that I expect kindergarten students to be saying. You know, if you turn down a good man, a well put together man like that over a Apple Watch, then you really need to rethink your life. Some wrong with you. Some really, really wrong with you. And these things have been overlooked so many times because most men don't talk about this shit enough. Or sometimes most women don't advise other women about this shit because we got this sprinkle, all this call you daddy and all this stupid podcast. They don't really talk about this shit. I don't have issues with women having standard like, maybe it's too tall or it's too short. I understand the height thing. Sometimes maybe some women just want to feel like kids. I don't know. Or maybe he's a vegetarian and you're not a vegetarian. I understand that. But if you're picking up Apple Watches for a reason you're not dating a well put together person, you need to rethink your life, man. Or if you don't date someone because he listens to rap and you don't like rap, then something's wrong with you. These are things you shouldn't be worrying about in a relationship. A lot of those women worry about irrelevant things. Apple Watch. Who the hell give a shit about Apple Watch? This is crazy. I saw this video and I was like, is this even real? Like this old dating shit, it feels staged. Sometimes you check the shit sometimes and it just looks staged. Because I don't think there's any sensible woman, as crazy as modern woman is. Apple Watch, really? This dude just told you what he does, and you can't put one or two together to realize maybe he just needs it for notifications. What's the point of putting on Rolex if you can't check important things? What's the point of putting on Swiss watch if you can't get information? You can't put that one or two together to realize, okay, maybe due to his work, that's why he's putting on watch. And even without that, why would you turn him down because he got Apple Watch on? And trust me, this ain't even the craziest. I've seen people, women turn down men for dumb shit, for really stupid stuff. And this is just part of the stupidity or foolishness that I see in modern women that's making a lot of people not date no more, that's making people not want to marry no more. Because imagine you marry somebody like this, she's willing to not date you because you got Apple Watch. Any, inconveniences in that marriage, this person is gone. This person is gone. And when I look at situations like this, it just makes me realize how far dead we've gone in a society. Like, I don't think it could be repaired no more. And I'm not saying this is every woman. I know there are good women out there that got common sense, like I usually say. But like I usually say, the loudest one are the dumb ones. And it's a lot of them. I can give you several examples of women just saying stupid shit. I've heard a woman that has a baby say, you need to pay for my, for my baby, my child's daycare or whatever for me to date you. I've heard people say, I just don't like the way, his legs look, or I don't like the color of his eyes, so I don't, because he listens to rap, or because he listens to Celine Dion, or he don't like Britney Spears, whatever the fuck she says. I've heard a lot of shit. Or if you don't have 10 million, I'm not dating him. Or 500 million a month, I don't date someone like that. Or if he uses a Mercedes Benz, I don't want him. Or if he uses an Audi. Like so many ridiculous shit. And it's always the modern woman saying stupid shit like this. Because millennials, there's some millennials that, they're stupid like that. But it's not a lot of millennials that do that. Maybe they're trying to copy once in a while, but now most millennials are like in their 30s. They still got some common sense. They don't run the street no more. Some of them still stupid though. But the modern woman is crazy, man. The things they request for. We saw this video on, one of these podcasts when you ask the woman, how much do you want your man to bring to the table? And they just keep saying a ridiculous number because they don't know the statistics of how rich, how uncommon richness is, But anyway, guys, I don't know. Maybe I'm just overreacting to the situation. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section, man. Please like and subscribe, man. I'm out of here.